Hello friends, I'm Muhammad Ali Khan and you are watching Mag Club Global. Throughout human history, only a few nations have earned a place of pride in the annals of time for their unparalleled bravery and resilience. Among these great nations, the Turks stand tall, renowned for their courage, unwavering determination, and indomitable spirit. Their legacy is etched in the golden chapters of history, ensuring they are remembered with honor. Friends, the history of the Turkish people is an extraordinary saga of valor and perseverance. It begins in the vast steppes of Central Asia and unfolds across Europe, the Middle East, and various regions of Asia. From their early migration to their introduction to Islam and ultimately their profound role in shaping the Muslim world, the journey of the Turks is filled with remarkable events and turning points. In this video, we will meticulously explore the history of the Turkish nation, tracing their origins, their acceptance of Islam, and the pivotal factors that led them toward this transformation. But before we dive into this captivating journey, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video to support our work. Now let's move forward and uncover the fascinating history of the Turkish people. Dear viewers, when we talk about the origins and ethnic identity of the Turkish people, we find that their roots trace back to the vast lands of Central Asia, particularly in regions that today encompass Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and China's Xinjiang province. In ancient times, they were referred to as Turk or Turk. These people belonged to the Altai race and primarily lived as nomadic tribes. Their way of life revolved around nomadism, hunting, and horseback riding, while their economy was based on livestock, herding, hunting, and trade. The earliest recorded mentions of the Turks appear in Chinese historical sources, where they were called Gokturks, meaning celestial Turks. In the 6th century AD, the Turks established their first major empire, known as Gokturk Khaganate. This empire existed from 552 to 744 AD and spanned a vast region from Central Asia to Caspian Sea. Its influence extended to China, Persia, and even the Byzantine Empire. The Gokturks emerged as a formidable military force, engaging in several battles against the Samanid Persians and China's Tang dynasty. This empire was a testament to the power and dominance of the Turkish people, marking the beginning of their significant presence in world history. Dear viewers, the migration and expansions of the Turkish people began in the 6th century AD. As they moved beyond their ancestral lands for various reasons, historians identify several key factors behind these migration, including climatic changes and conflicts with other ethnic groups, and the search for new territories. One significant direction of the Turkish migration was toward China, where they became associated with the Tang dynasty. Simultaneously, they also advanced westward, establishing their influence in regions such as Persia, Iraq, and Anatolia, modern-day Turkey. This great movement not only reshaped the course of Turkish history but also left a lasting impact on the civilization they encountered. Friends, before embracing Islam, the Turkish people primarily followed Tengrism, a belief system centered around the worship of the sky deity Tengri. Elements of Buddhism, Zoroastrianism, and Shamanism also influenced their spiritual practices. The Turks first came into contact with Islam during the 7th and 8th centuries AD, as Arab Muslims advanced into Central Asia. During the Umayyad Caliphate, particularly under the governorship of Qutayba ibn Muslim, Muslim forces launched successful campaigns against Turkish tribes in regions such as Bukhara, Samarkand, and Fergana. Or the Arab armies deep into Transoceania, historical regions between the Amu and Sea rivers, encompassing present-day Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and southwestern Kazakhstan. This marked the first significant encounter between the Turks and the Muslim world. Initially, The Turks were hesitant to adopt Islam as they remained deeply connected to their ancestral religions like Shamanism and Buddhism. However, despite their initial resistance, they gradually became influenced by the justice, governance, and teachings of Islam. Over time, the principles of fairness and righteousness displayed by the Muslim rulers played a crucial role in drawing the Turkish people toward the Islamic faith. However, the process of Turkish conversion to Islam accelerated during the Abbasid era. The Abbasid Caliph began recruiting Turks into their military ranks, granting them high-ranking positions due to their exceptional loyalty and combat skills. As a result, the Turks gained significant prominence within the Abbasid Empire. During this period, a growing number of Turks embraced Islam, and this transformation continued steadily over time. Dear viewers, several key factors played a crucial role in the Turks' acceptance of Islam. First, the Turks had already established strong military and trade relations with Muslim forces. As Turkish warriors joined the Muslim armies, they were exposed to Islamic teachings, which led many of them to convert. Second, Sufi scholars and missionaries played a pivotal role in bringing the Turks closer to Islam. The spread of Islam among the Turkish people was largely driven by the efforts of Sufi saints, whose teachings resonated deeply with the nomadic Turkish tribes. Notable figures such as Ahmad Yasavi and Bahauddin Naqshband introduced Islamic spirituality to the Turks, integrating it into their tribal culture. The simplicity, mysticism, and devotion of these Sufi masters left a profound impact on the Turkish people, drawing them toward Islam. Third, the universalism and egalitarian principles of Islam played a crucial role in attracting the Turks as a nomadic and tribal society. The Turks were deeply influenced by Islam's simplicity, equality, and sense of brotherhood, one that resonated with their values and way of life. Over time, as the Turks grew closer to Muslim rulers, they gradually embraced Islamic culture, attire, traditions, and lifestyle. Friends, beyond these factors, several key historical events significantly influenced the Turks' acceptance of Islam. The first major event was the Battle of Talas in 751 AD, fought between the Abbasid forces and the Chinese Tang army. In this decisive battle, the Abbasids emerged victorious with Turkish forces siding with the Arabs against the Chinese. Following this battle, the Turks forged a strong alliance with Muslim armies and their gradual inclination toward Islam began. The second significant event was the establishment of the Karakhanid Empire in the 10th century AD. The Karakhanid Turks, who were settled in Central Asia, embraced Islam, marking the first major Turkish Muslim dynasty. Their conversion played a crucial role in the widespread adoption of Islam among the Turkish people, solidifying their place within the Islamic world. The third significant event was the rise of the Seljuk Turks in the 11th century AD. Having embraced Islam, the Seljuks established their rule over Persia, Iraq, and Anatolia. During their reign, the Turks began settling permanently in Anatolia, laying the foundation for future Turkish states in the region. Friends, another major turning point in Turkish history was the establishment of the Ottoman Caliphate, which began in 1299 AD and lasted until the end of the World War I. This marked a defining moment for the Turkish people as they founded an Islamic caliphate that would endure for nearly 600 years. These Ottoman Turks emerged in the 13th century after the decline of the Seljuk Empire. Led by a Turkish chieftain named Osman I, they established a new empire that would eventually surpass the Seljuks in size and power. The Ottomans not only ruled Anatolia but also expanded their dominion across Eastern Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa. Islam became the central pillar for their empire, and they firmly upheld Islamic laws and traditions, shaping the course of Islamic civilization for centuries to come. Their conversion was shaped by military alliance, trade interactions, and profound spiritual influences, all of which gave them a renewed sense of identity and purpose. During the Seljuk and Ottoman eras, the Turks not only established themselves as a dominant force but also elevated the Islamic world to new heights. Their legacy serves as a testament to the power of adaptation, unity, and resilience. Even today, the history of the Turkish people reminds us that true greatness is achieved through change and harmony. This extraordinary journey teaches us that history is not merely a record of the past, it is a guiding light for the future. I hope this video on the history of the Turkish people has provided you with valuable insights. This marks the beginning of our series on the Great Ottoman Empire. In the upcoming videos, we will delve deep into the 600 years legacy of this magnificent empire, exploring its rise, glory, and impact on the world. If you want to fully understand the history of the Ottoman Empire, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you soon in another exciting video. Until then, take care and goodbye.